Welcome back to Wear Wigs with me, and Happy New Year! Today is January 1st, 2021. We made it, we did it, and it is the start of a brand new year. Today's video is going to be a recap of my reviews that I did in 2020, and then I am going to name my top 10 styles out of those reviews that I did, and then I'm going to tell you what my favorite was for 2020. Let's get started. Right now I am wearing Finn by Estetica in the color R302826. Finn is my all-time favorite wig. I purchased Finn in 2019 and Finn was my favorite wig of 2019. I have to say, as far as all-time favorite, Finn is still my favorite wig. It's my go-to wig. I just love everything about the style. But in today's video, I'm going to name my favorite out of the wig reviews that I did for 2020. Since I didn't do a ton of stuff outside of the house in 2020, we didn't go out to eat, there weren't a lot of gatherings, so I didn't wear wigs like I have in years past. Mainly, I wore wigs to the grocery store and I kind of stuck to the ones that I was reviewing so that they did get some wear time before I reviewed them. With that being said, this is how today's video is going to go. I reviewed 29 wigs this year, and I am going to put on all 29 wigs. 19 of those wigs are going to be sped up with just music and not me talking because nobody has time for all that. But I am saving my top 10 styles for the end. So 19 will be sped up, and then I'll come back on and we'll do my top 10, and then I'll name my favorite out of all of those for 2020. those were all fabulous, right? I am super grateful that I have had the opportunity to review some really great styles in 2020. So let's get down to my top 10 wigs that I reviewed in 2020. And I'm starting off with Angelica by Noriko. This is a favorite by so many people. It is long, it is layered, it is glamorous. I mean, Angelica is just really pretty. And these 10 are in no particular order, but I'm gonna end with my favorite one. I highly recommend Angelica. If you like long layered styles, you gotta have an Angelica. And anybody that owns an Angelica will say those same words. Everybody needs an Angelica. I had heard it time and time again, but I just wasn't sure if I wanted such a massive wig, but gosh, it just doesn't feel like a massive wig. Okay, let's keep going. This is Pretty Please by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. This wig, I love the color, I love the length, I love the layering. I mean, this is a really great style. This is Arista by Beltress. And while Arista is a super cute style, the main reason that Arista is in my top 10 is this color, Sumptuous Strawberry. I am so pumped that Beltress came out with a color that I love. Up until this color, there hadn't been a great one. I mean, you saw Caribou. That was the color I normally have to choose. So I am thrilled that they came out with this color, and that's why Arista made my top 10. This is Raquel Welch's High Octane in that Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. Oh, it's so pretty too. It's just such a luxurious wig. This is Orchid by Estetica. Another super popular wig by Estetica. This is in that gorgeous color, 13324H. I'll put the actual name on the screen. It's so beautiful, you guys. I can see why it's so popular. It's long, it's layered, and in this color, it's just gorgeous. This is Amber by John Renault. Another really popular wig that's been around for a long time. It's just stunning. And Giselle. This is the one that I purchased in 2019 and then just now reviewed in December 2020. Giselle is great. I mean, there's a reason that all these styles made it into my top 10. They're just beautiful styles. Okay, the next two styles are really my two favorite. I really had a hard time deciding what was gonna be my favorite, and I told myself when I tried on these top 10, I would make my final decision. I just can't choose one. So, the next two styles are a tie for my favorite wig of 2020. These are the two styles, besides Finn, I wore the most. This is Mellow by Estetica in the color R302826. Mellow is just comfortable. It's effortless. It's easy. It's a grab and go. It's no permatease. It's just one of those everyday styles. The most that I wore wigs is when I went to the grocery store. And there were days where I was wearing like Amber to the grocery store. I mean, that's a lot of wig to wear to the grocery store. So Mellow was just a go-to. This is just an easy, everybody, everyday wig. And while Mellow was probably, besides Finn, my most worn style, In Charge was number 2. And In Charge, it's really, this might be my favorite style of 2020. I had a really hard time picking between In Charge and Mellow because I feel like I wore Mellow more than I wore In Charge, but I love this style. And it's in this color, Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. It's so pretty. I absolutely love it. So I'm just gonna say it. My favorite style of all the wigs that I reviewed in 2020 is Raquel Welch's In Charge in the color Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. Video is about my favorite styles, my favorite wigs. But none of this would be possible. I definitely wouldn't have this many wigs to show. I probably wouldn't even have a top 10 if it wasn't for the retailers and the brands that trust me enough, that gives me the opportunity to make videos, to put them out there. I know the value of these wig reviews. And if 2020 has taught me anything, it is really to support those businesses that I want to see succeed. And Name Brand Wigs has been such a great partner with me this year. Beauty Nook, Vogue Wigs, Continental Wigs. These are all retailers that have contacted me, spoke with me, have a relationship with me so that I can make this the best channel that I can. And I am so grateful for each and every one of you that I get to talk to that trust me with your products and with your name. Some other fun facts about favorites in 2020. I did my Instagram top 9 and Toka was the most liked post that I made in 2020. And I think Toka is super cute. I modified it and I made these bangs like this. Absolutely loved this color blush. I think Toka is worth a try. If you want to do some modifications, I don't think it's one of those wigs that are ready to wear out of the box. But if you're willing to do a little bit, the permatease is visible up here when you get it, so you got to work with that a little bit. The density is great, the curl is great. It's kind of just this top part that needs a little bit of work. But if you're willing to do that, I mean, I think it's worth a try. I was so shocked that it was the most liked post, but I think it's because people are curious about it. There's not a lot of information about Toka. There's not a lot of reviews, not a lot of pictures. So all we have to go on is that manufacturer's picture, and it's not super flattering, but it's cute. And yeah, it was the most liked post on Instagram in 2020. Another favorite for 2020, my most watched video on YouTube was on Pretty Please by Raquel Welch in that color Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice. I totally get it. It was new for spring. It is so pretty. It's got the layers around the face. It's nice and straight, low density. I mean, it's really pretty. I can totally understand why this was my most viewed video of 2020. Okay, I am ending my video with a preview of what's to come in 2021. This is my human hair wig by John Renault. This is Jennifer in the color FS27. Coming up next on my channel, I am going to do an unboxing, check wash, blow dry, and style, 2 different ways, of Jennifer. Following that video will be a full review video, just like I always do, talking about the cap and the color and the hair fibers and all that stuff. So that is what we have to look forward to. And my friends, my hope is that we have so much to look forward to in 2021. And that's not just YouTube, hope, and enthusiasm. I genuinely have hope for this year and for each and every one of you. We have so much to be grateful for. I am grateful that I'm here making this video and everything that we have going on, everything that we've all been through in 2020. There are so many lessons to take away, and we always have a choice to be positive, to see the positive, to speak positive, to think positive thoughts about others and about ourselves. We always have that choice, and I hope going into the new year that we choose the positive outlook more often than we choose the alternative outlook. Okay, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me in 2020. I am looking forward to 2021, and I hope that you are too. I will see you in my next video.